sharing like our knowledge, and we'll be sharing our like experience with you so that how you can grow in your career. Har din, Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. we'll be coming live, and then Saturday and Sunday we are planning 10 p.m. and 60 minutes like we'll be adding value, and not only me, other experts, other trainers will also come and they will help you. So this is a 30-day challenge, right? Okay. So this will be a 30-day challenge, right? And yesterday we talked about like how many of you attended my yesterday session? Just write yes in the comment, me in the comment if you attended my yesterday session. अगर आपने कल का session attend किया था, just write me in the comment or yes in the comment if you attended my yesterday session. Okay, that's good. So how do you find yesterday session? How do you learn something new? It's okay, Abdul. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's really good. ठीक है, चलिए. So let's start today's session. So what is that we are going to cover, और आज हम क्या बात करने वाले हैं? So today we are going to talk about like 3 mistakes which engineers are doing, 3 mistakes which working professionals are doing, and what we can do so that we can avoid this mistake. ठीक है, आज हम बात करने वाले हैं. Yeah, thank you very much, man. Yes, Abid, thanks a lot. Okay. Yes, yesterday we talked about like why it is very important. How many of you did this activity? Did that activity? Have you completed that activity? Yeah, one is like we should know why we are doing what we are doing. हम क्यों कर रहे हैं जो हम कर रहे हैं, हम क्यों कर रहे हैं? Like why we are doing what we are doing. That means we should have strong why behind whatever we are doing. Right? If you have strong why and if you're emotionally like connected why, that's how we are more connected, and that's how you get more motivation to do those particular things. अगर हमारा why clear है, अगर हमारा reason clear है, purpose clear है, we feel more motivated and we feel more, we get more energy. Whatever we are doing. And second is, I told you one formula for success. What was that formula for success? What was that formula for success? What is the formula for success? CAPS. Yes, K plus A plus P plus S. CAPS. Knowledge plus action plus persistence is equal to result. Gyan, karma, dharya will give you the outcome, will give you the success, will give you the result. Absolutely, yes. Yes, that's very, very important. Very good. Excellent. Yes. So yes, Prabhu, you are right. Ganesh, you are right. Okay. So friends, if you have any question from yesterday's session, you can raise hand and I can unmute. You can ask me. कोई भी आपका दिमाग में question है, you can raise hand, and I will be happy to help. Or otherwise, we'll start today's session. If you have any question in mind, you want to ask me. Okay, Ravinder, that session will be uploading in the 30-day challenge. I think yesterday's session, I understand it's not. Let me check if it is uploaded or not. So we'll be uploading those sessions in this course, right? I'm sharing this. जो भी हमारे सेशन हैं हम इसको यहाँ पे अपलोड करेंगे, like this course 30-day challenge. Okay, so every day we'll be uploading. I think yesterday's session is not uploaded, so maybe by late tonight or by tomorrow you will get that. So जो भी हम सेशन कर रहे हैं So this will get recorded in this 30, will be updated in this 30-day challenge. ये कहाँ पर है this 30-day challenge? You go and see in the my course in the members.submastery.com. You will be able to see that. जी ये कोर्स जो है members.submastery में अवेलेबल है. Okay, so this course, if you see like this one, like members.submastery.com. If you see this members.submastery.com, here you see like 30-day challenge, this one like 30-day challenge, 1 skill per day. Okay, ठीक है जी, यहाँ पे अपलोड हो जाएगा, इसकी रिकॉर्डिंग विल बी अपलोडेड हेयर. चलो, सो ठीक है, आज के एजेंडा पे बात करते हैं. रविंद्र ओके, ठीक है, चलो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट टुडेस एजेंडा. Let's talk about today's agenda. How many are coming for the first time? If any of you are coming for the first time, आप में से कोई पहली बार आ रहा है क्या? Just FT एक बार, if you are coming for the first time in my session, अगर पहली बार आ रहा है तो एक बार FT लिख दो, first time लिख दो. If you are coming for the first time, so I get to know that some of you, if any one of you are coming for the first time. अच्छा, some of you are coming for the first time. अच्छा जी, क्यों भाई पहली बार क्यों आ रहे हो? चलो कोई बात नहीं, इट्स ओके, इट्स टोटली ओके. वेलकम वेलकम, जो पहली बार आ रहे हैं उनका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है. सो आई कैन सी मैनी ऑफ यू कमिंग फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. ओके, सो वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू फ्रेंड्स. हु एम आई एम एन इंजीनियर turned quality professional turned corporate trainer. Presently I am founder of SubMastery. So SubMastery, if you see, is basically is working, helping working professionals in getting aid in life and career. So SubMastery क्या कर रहा है? SubMastery जो है वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल है उनको हेल्प कर रहा है करियर में आगे बढ़ने के लिए. एक मिनट रुकना, ये शेयर था, दोबारा शेयर करता हूँ. हाँ, yes, okay. So what is SubMastery? Like SubMastery is helping working professionals in getting aid in life and career. So we are helping engineers to get their pride back. How many of you engineers in today's session? Mechanical? I am a mechanical engineer. I did my mechanical engineering in 2004 from Faridabad, from Lingyas University. Yeah, electronics. What's your trade? क्या trade है आपकी? Mechanical. Yeah, I'm also a mechanical engineer. Many of you are mechanical engineers. Yeah, some of you are electronic engineers. So I'm also a mechanical engineer. And I also sometimes used to introduce during my college days. My college days में कहता था, नाम है मेरा अरुण कुमार, branch है मेरी हथौड़ा मार. Yeah, that's really good. How many of you feel that automobile, telecom engineers, that's really good? I can really appreciate. How many of you feel that now engineer people have like almost have lost their pride? How many of you feel that engineers have lost their pride? If you feel that they are not confident, they are not getting respect, they are not getting salary which they deserve, they are not getting appreciation. This profession has lost its pride, which was there in maybe 20 years back, 30 years back. It has lost its pride. How many of you agree with me that this profession, especially in India, if I see, भारत में अपना जो pride है वो काफी lose कर दिया इसने, और इतना respect, appreciation एक समय में जो glory था इसका, that is not there. Yeah, that's a reality, right? I accept that. So what SubMastery want? SubMastery want, the single goal of SubMastery, I believe, is to bring back. I want to bring back the engineer's pride. I want to bring back the engineer's pride. Why I want to bring back the engineer's pride? It does not mean that bringing back engineer's pride ki engineers should be number one people in the world. No, I'm not talking about it. There are so many people who are like, every profession has its own importance, and we respect that. हर profession की अपनी एक importance होती है, उसकी हम respect करते हैं. But what I found lately that doctors, lawyers, CA, okay, IT people, these are the people who have gained like more salary, more respect in a way. उनका standard of living of most of people have risen. Doctors का, अच्छे lawyers का, CA का, उनका standard of living बढ़ा है. Do you agree with me or not? But engineers का जो standard of living है, the engineers standard of living has fall down. Engineers का standard of living गिरा है. Engineers का स्तर गिरा है. उसका confidence गिरा है. उसका pride गिरा है. Okay. So that's a reality, right? Now, that is where, SubMastery wants to bring back the engineer's pride, and basically we are working for manufacturing professionals. How we can help manufacturing professionals? Either you are in FMCG, pharma, automotive, engineering, mechanical. I want to bring back the engineer's pride. We want manufacturing professionals to get respect, appreciation, salary, and increase their standard of living. Why? I will tell you this why. One thing, right? And you will agree with me, right? I don't have anything against doctors are doing good, but let's say in a country where doctors are earning too high money, doctors are earning very good money. Doctors are earning very good money. What does it indicate about that country? उस country में क्या हो रहा होगा? I'm not telling against doctors, but this is a reality. If doctors बहुत पैसा कमा रहे हैं, if they are earning too much money, there's a possibility that there are more disease. Of course, they are helping people. But let's say lawyers are making more money. Lawyers are making more money. What does it mean? Lawyers are making more money. What does it mean in a country where lawyers are making more money? वकील बहुत कमा रहे हैं. That means वहाँ पे people sue each other. There are more fasad, झगड़े, है ना? If CAs are earning more money, what does it mean? That they are saving a lot of money for big shot people, rich people, right? But tell me this one thing, if engineers are making more money in any country, if engineers are earning, engineer standard of living is increasing, what does it mean? If engineers are making progress, what does it mean? अगर एक country में engineer progress कर रहा है, उसका मतलब क्या है? देश क्या कर रहा है? जिस country में engineers progress कर रहे हैं, उस country का में क्या हो रहा है? Absolutely, infrastructure is increasing. Technology is increasing, automation is increasing, productivity is increasing, more construction, more automation, yes, absolutely. That means if engineers are making progress in any country, that means that country is growing, right? So that's what, how many of you relate with my mission, relate with SubMastery mission? That SubMastery mission is to bring back engineers' pride, working in the manufacturing industry, and not only engineers, but definitely we are more focused on, because I can relate with these people more. So bring back engineers' pride, right? So how we can do that? When engineers are more competent, when they get support, when they get mentoring, and as they make progress, right? That's how the country makes progress. Okay. How many of you can relate? And if you can relate with this, yeah, definitely, Amol, I'm going to talk about that. But very important, this is a very important thing. Okay. So if you agree with me, and if you think that yes, you are with me in bringing back engineers' pride, just write pride in the comment. If you feel proud, you are a part of this engineering fraternity, just write pride in the comment. एक बार pride लिख दीजिए. Just write pride if you feel pride, yeah. If you feel that yes, this is our responsibility to bring back the engineer's pride. I can see so many of you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Balvinder Singh, Sujit, Om Singh, Venkat, Ganesh, Amol, Shubham, Amit, Satish. Yeah, thank you. Okay. So this is what I love to do, and I have delivered 1,200 plus live training program to 25,000 plus working professionals so that they get ahead in life and career. And this is my short profile. Not only I have given trainings, I have also implemented systems in multiple companies, and I have trained people from different parts of the India, different parts of the world. and our professionals are working in different companies, in OEMs, in tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, different organization. I started my career as a consultant for ISO, IMS. I was management representative. I worked with Minda. I worked with Imperial Group, and this is my first startup was into consulting and training. SubMastery is my second startup. Started in year 2017, and 2019 we shifted to online. 2019 में हम online आ गए. These are some of my clients, and we also have an app which has 4.9 star, highest rated app in the education sector, and we have helped thousands of engineers, like so that we get help them in getting their pride back, help them in getting appreciation increment from 30 to 50%, help them in getting the raise in salary, getting into multinational company, also so that they are more confident in audits, they are more confident in front of customer, and they actually in turn like helping them in raising their standard of living. Okay, this is what I love to do, and this is what SubMastery is doing. SubMastery has 15,000 plus learners in the community, right? Yeah, thank you very much for patience, and you're listening to me. So now we know one thing which we are going to talk about is very, very important. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. Now cheap labor everywhere. I can understand. Okay, great. So one thing which I'm going to talk about, this is not applicable only for quality engineer. It is applicable for any manufacturing professional. It is applicable for anywhere. Okay, any person. So what's that 3 mistakes which we are doing, right? So I'm going to talk about 3 mistakes and what we can do about that. So that's what I'm going to talk about. And wherever you feel that you need to take the screenshot, you can take the screenshot. जहां भी आपको स्क्रीनशॉट लगता है लेने की आवश्यकता है तो वहां पे आप स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिएगा, right? And this session will be ending in around 9:30, लगभग 9:30 पे will be ending this session. Okay, so what are the top 3 mistakes which people are doing and how we can avoid that and how we can grow in our career? This is what I'm going to talk about. So let's get started. You can take the screenshot wherever you believe you need the screenshot. Number one is this. As an engineer, working professionals, we only focus on the technical skills. What do you mean by technical skills? Powder coating, sheet metal, okay, assembly, right? Your press shop, molding, welding. Now you tell me this one thing. आप मुझे एक चीज बताओ. You tell me this one thing. If you spend 3 months to 6 months in the shop floor and you are facing customer complaint, you are taking care of the quality of that particular department or particular area, if not, you will learn the technical stuff, defects, reason for defects on your own with less efforts. You have to learn. But you tell me this one thing. If technical skills are good enough, the answer is no. Technical skills are not good enough. Why? Because if you see, there are so many other skills which are required to grow in the career. Now, what are those skills? So I divide that skill into 3 parts. 3 parts. What are the 3-part skill? BEST. Can you remember this word, best? BEST. What is this best? What does best means? So here is the meaning of best. Okay. So these are 3 skills. Number 1, business excellence. Number 2, soft skills. Number 3, technical skills. Okay. So what do you mean by business skill? So business skill is a knowledge, which I say is a knowledge which is related to what? That is related to your auditing, problem solving. Okay. That is your like how a problem should be solved. Okay. That is your quality management system. That is basically your business, your Kaizen, your product, how to improve your productivity, your lean. These are all your business excellence skill. Okay. What do you mean by soft skills? Soft skills are like your presentation, communication, leadership. These are your soft skills. What are technical skills? Like defects knowledge. Now you tell me this one thing. Which one is easy to improve? इनमें से कौन सी सबसे आसान है? Which happens by default? Which happen by default? 1, 2 और 3 कौन सी by default होती है? अपने आप होती है. If you spend time on shop floor with experience, the thing which will improve by default. Absolutely, yes, you are right. Everyone, yes. Clap. Good. Excellent. बिल्कुल ठीक कहा. For this number 3, you need not to put too much efforts. Why you need not to put too much efforts? Because ये तो customer आपसे improve करा ही लेगा. This is your bare minimum. इसके बिना काम ही नहीं चलेगा ना. Because you are on the shop floor, like with 3 months, with 6 months, you will improve this automatically. Automatically, if you are there on the shop floor, with less of your efforts, you will get day-to-day problem, and you will face customer audit, you will face rejection, and you have to deal with that. And by default, you will improve. You'll get to know about defects, about action plan. You will get to know. For this, you need not to put any special efforts. By experience, you will know. If you are a little bit conscious, थोड़े भी conscious हो, you will improve. But you tell me this one thing. Tell me this one thing. In the interview, if you are good in technical skills, you can clear. He will ask 1 or 2 questions regarding technical, regarding this subject. And if you are good, he will not ask question. You agree? 1-2 question पूछेगा. The interviewer will get to know that you know about sheet metal, you know about assembly, you know about press shop, you know about molding, whatever it is. But where people are failing, which part people are failing in the interview, which part people are not confident. Do you agree with me? It's 1 and 2 where engineers are lacking. It's 1 and 2 where engineers are lacking. Yes. Especially, let's say, if I say number 2, let's say number 2 soft skill, definitely it's very important, but soft skills are more important. Let's say definitely 100% it is very, very important. It's more important as you grow in your career, in the HOD level, head of the department. Soft skill is must. You need to have very good soft skill, interpersonal, leadership, presentation, communication. But which skill is more important, critical among 1 and 2? No doubt soft skill is important. Soft skill, I'm not denying soft skill is more important, but which skill is actually make or break your career? Which skill can actually help you to crack interview, have good impression on your management, good impression on your customer, good impression on your auditors? It's your number 1 skill, which is business excellence. And how many of you agree that yes, this is a business skill? Here, this skill, you will difference between skill number 1 and skill number 1 and skill number 3 is this. Skill number 1, you will not learn by default. You will not learn by default. You have to put efforts. You have to put effort. Skill number 3, with experience, you will learn by default. You don't have to put too much efforts. In my 18 year of career, in which out of that 10 years I have been to, I'm into consulting and training. 10 साल से मैं consulting training business में हूँ. Let me tell you the fact, people with even 5 year, 8 year, 10 year of experience, they are not able to tell about simple things like how many clauses, what is auditing, how to do auditing, how to do departmental audits, what is like methodology of problem solving. How many of you agree that this is the truth, that even with people 5, 7, 10 years of experience, they don't have good business excellence skill, because of which they are facing rejection in the interview, because of which they are not able to face the auditors confidently, because of that they are not able to talk in the management language, because of this they are not able to handle the auditors effectively, because of this they are not able to take the work and the review work of their subordinate effectively, because of this they are not getting the respect and the appreciation at the workplace. राइट? क्योंकि अगर आपको बिजनेस एक्सीलेंस स्किल इंप्रूव करनी है तो यहाँ पे आपको काम करना पड़ेगा, वर्क करना पड़ेगा, एफर्ट्स लगाने पड़ेंगे. अगर सिर्फ आप अपनी टेक्निकल स्किल को इंप्रूव करके रखते हो, आई विल टेल यू, इफ यू work on technical skills and do not work on, let's say, the business excellence skill, then I will tell you the reason. मुझे एक चीज बताओ, a person, देखो अब मुझे अब एक चीज बताना, बड़ा मैं सीधी सी बात पूछूंगा आपसे, बहुत सीधी सी बात पूछूंगा, मैं सीधी सी बात आपसे पूछूंगा. Person with 2-year experience, person with 10 years of experience, let's say person with 5 years, मान लेता हूँ 5 years of experience, right? मुझे एक सीधी सी बात बताओ, tell me this one simple thing. Both of them have spent, this person has spent 2 years in the press shop, and this person has spent 5 years in the press shop. Now you tell me one thing. इन दोनों में कोई बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंस होगा क्या इनकी स्किल में? Will there be a too much difference between these two persons in their technical knowledge? नहीं, टेक्निकल नॉलेज में, टेक्निकल नॉलेज भाई साहब, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट टेक्निकल नॉलेज. बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंस होगा क्या? एक ही टेक्नोलॉजी में काम किया है, नॉट टू मच. व्हाई? पर्सन 5 years he knows some defects, 2-year person also knows all about defects. ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं होगा, हार्डली एनी डिफरेंस. और लेट्स से आई ब्रिंग पर्सन विद 10 year एक्सपीरियंस. लेट्स से मैं अभी इसमें एक और जोड़ता हूं. लेट्स से द पर्सन, let me say that this person has 10 year experience, okay, and this person इसकी टेक्निकल नॉलेज में, टेक्निकल स्किल्स में, कि डिफेक्ट्स के बारे में, is there will be too much difference. The work which can be done by this 10 year person cannot the same work done by this 5 year person, cannot the same work can be done by 2 year person. जो 10 साल वाला बंदा काम कर सकता है about defects, about rejection, तो क्या ये 2 साल वाला बंदा compete करेगा, नहीं करेगा? कर सकता, नहीं कर सकता? The person with 2 years of experience and the person with 5 years experience, but the person with 10 years of experience, after you know about learning curve, technical knowledge कैसे बढ़ती है? Do you know about that? How does technical knowledge grow? How does it grow? I'll tell you in a simple graph or simple way. This is how it grows. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. Now you will see this. This is your time. This is your knowledge, technical knowledge. Okay, technical knowledge. This is how it grows. In the beginning, it will grow, right? After some time, what will happen? After some time, what will happen? It will almost be consistent. Do you agree? So that means person with this 2 years of experience and the person with 10 years of experience, there won't be any too much gap between their knowledge. समझ रहे हो मेरी बात? If there won't be much gap between this person with 10-year experience and person with 2-year experience, then what will happen? तो क्या होगा? What will happen? What will be impact on the salary? What will be impact on salary? If not, a person with 2 to 5 year experience can easily replace, just write replace. If you agree that that person with 5-10 year of experience, even with only just technical knowledge, he will be replaceable. He will be replaceable. Just like replace in the comment. उस बंदे को आसानी से रिप्लेस कर दिया किया जा सकता है। उस बंदे को आसानी से क्यों रिप्लेस किया जा सकता है कि जो 2 या 5 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है वो 8-10 साल वाले के बराबर मुझे उसके डिफेक्ट की नॉलेज है, उसे प्रेस शॉप के बारे में उतना ही पता है जितना दूसरे को पता है, कैसे प्रेस शॉप काम करती है, क्या डिफेक्ट्स होते हैं, क्या इश्यूज आते हैं, मेरा काम चल रहा है ना। देन मैनेजमेंट व्हाट दे विल डू? मैनेजमेंट they will do 2 things. वो 2 काम करेगी. They will do 2 things. What are those 2 things which management will do? Now you look at this. Management will do 2 things. Because of this, 2 things will happen. The first thing which will happen is this, right? The person B, there will be a slow increase in the slow or no increase in the salary. Increase in the salary of that higher experienced person. उसकी बहुत slow increase होगी या higher increase person, higher मतलब उसकी जो है इतनी तेजी से उसकी सैलरी नहीं बढ़ेगी। दूसरा ये होगा, the management will think that replace कर दो, replace कर दो। अरे क्यों देनी भाई साहब, लड़के लेके आओ ना, संभाल लेंगे, प्रोडक्शन कर लेंगे, क्वालिटी देख लेंगे, क्या दिक्कत है? And let me tell you that this is the main reason why this is the main mistake which people are doing. They are heavily focusing on just technical skills. It's not, my dear, technical skills, because I understand there is a difference, experience का difference होता है, but that experience का difference is very minimal difference. वो बहुत ज़्यादा difference नहीं होता है उनकी knowledge में. You check their knowledge, there won't be any. 10 तरह के डिफेक्ट हैं, 10 तरह के डिफेक्ट ही होते हैं। 11 तरह के मतलब 11वां पता होगा, कोई एक को 10 पता है, एक को 20 डिफेक्ट पता है, ऐसे नहीं होता। प्रेस शॉप में मोल्डिंग में अगर 15 डिफेक्ट आते हैं तो 15-16 डिफेक्ट ही आते हैं, कोई 25-30 डिफेक्ट नहीं आते। आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से? सो दीज आर द पीपल हु बिकम रिप्लेसेबल, दीज आर द पीपल दैट हु कैन इजीली बी रिप्लेस्ड। ओके, so number one mistake which people unintentionally make, they rely too much on the technical skills. They focus too much on the technical skills, especially the young engineers. They think यार मुझे तो technical skill मालूम चल जाए, then I'll become king and management will depend upon me. But that's not the case. That's not the case. So what is required with this technical skill? You equally need to focus upon best framework. Which framework? Best framework. So when I say best framework, what does it mean? You need to focus on your business excellence skill. You need to focus upon your soft skills, and you equally need to focus on your technical skills, which is by default. यहाँ पे आपको मेहनत नहीं करनी पड़ती, because what distinguish you from the other, that 5-year or 10-year person, आपको जो distinguish करेगा, that will distinguish your business skills, your auditing skills, your confidence, your problem solving skills, your documentation skill. ये चीज आपको डिफरेंशिएट करेगी। टेक्निकल स्किल्स के इतने ज्यादा मार्क्स नहीं होंगे आफ्टर 2-3-4 years of experience. And the people who start focusing on the business framework, this framework of best, these are the people who are making more progress. जो लोग बेस्ट फ्रेमवर्क पे काम करते हैं, I have seen these are the people who make more progress, people who equally focus upon the improving their business excellence skill, people who equally focus on their business excellence skill, these are the people who make more progress in their life as compared to only those people who just focus on improving their technical skill. Okay, I want to give you example. I want to talk about one person, and he is a member of our community, about Aditya Mishra. Okay, Aditya Mishra, he was simply a manufacturing, a personal who was working in a small company, right? In the beginning of his career, he did the same mistake. He only focused on improving his technical skills, but at the later stage, he realized with technical skills में मैं compete नहीं कर पाऊंगा. But if I focus on the business excellence skill, that's how I can get more success. That's how I can distinguish myself from the other. That's how I can distinguish myself from the competition. And because of that, he was able to get 28% salary hike. And he was able to get into a multinational company. वो एक लाला टाइप कंपनी से मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी में आए, just because he focused on the business excellence skill. Okay, so one thing, how many of you commit me today that you will focus on not only technical skill, you will focus on best, equally focus on best, business excellence and soft skill. Just write best framework, just write BEST, best लिख दीजिए, so that I know that आज से अब अपनी business excellence पे भी आप फोकस करेंगे, अपनी सॉफ्ट स्किल पे भी फोकस करेंगे. एक बार बेस्ट लिख दो, BEST, राइट? वेरी गुड, very very important, very very important. Now let me go to the second mistake. Let me go to second mistake which engineers are doing. And let me tell you that this is very big mistake. In the beginning of your career, lot of vacancies you will get. This is your time, this is your experience, right? And this is your referral. Referral means your network, right? From your network. मुझे बताइएगा, let's say that you have 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year, 15 year, 20 years, and these are your like referral. What does this graph indicate? What does this graph, what does this figure indicate? कोई मुझे बताएगा ये फिगर जो मैं बना रहा हूं अभी, ये क्या दिखाती है? क्या दिखाती है ये फिगर? कि जैसे जैसे आपका क्या बढ़ता है, with your experience you get job through referral and network. Do you agree with me or not on this? इंटरनेट पे, जॉब साइट पे only 5 to 10% vacancies hardly get published. 90% vacancies do not get published. Yes or no? 90% vacancies do not get published. especially when you grow in your career after 4 year, 5 year, 8 year, 10 year, 15 years. This is more important as you grow in your career. Even at the, I can say now it has started happening in junior level. पहले senior level पे होता था. It has already started happening at junior level. 90% of the vacancies, even I can say more than that, they do not get published. Then what does it mean? Even at junior position, Ullas, not only at senior position, even at junior position also. Junior position also. It has started happening. Not at entry levels. I'm not talking about 1 year, 2 year experience, but at least with 2, 3, 4 year, 5 year experience, that as you grow in your career, there are more possibility that you are going to get next job through referral. And people who do not have referral, they always struggle. They always struggle. If you have faced this in your life, just write struggle. You have seen someone going through this phase, you are going through this phase, just write struggle. अगर आप मानते हो ये बात सच है, have you, if you have undergone through this, if you have seen people going through this phase, just write struggle. If you see one thing, which department in your organization has very good networking, which kind of people have very good network, which kind of position has very good network in your organization, कौन से लोग, किस तरह के लोग हैं that they have very good network and they change job with network, which kind of people have very good network in your organization. I'll give you hint दे दिया मैंने आपको. Hint. HR people. HR people. Not quality. क्या है क्वालिटी का नेटवर्क? कुछ नहीं. Human resource people, they have very good network. Also because of their job profile. उनका job है उसकी वजह से. HR people has the highest network because of their job profile. Absolutely, sales, marketing also, purchase also, no doubt about that. What about production? What about these people? What about these? What about these? सुबह जाते हैं शाम को आते हैं. What about these people? Poor network, poor community. They don't have time. They do not develop network. They do not be a part of any committee. Just write yes if you agree with me. They go early in the morning. Come late at night. Do not develop any network. They do not develop any network, because of which they have to face trouble, they have to face issue. Let me give you an example. One company, the person A, Gaurav. Other person, let me take some hypothetical name. Okay, I'll not write real name, although it's a real story. Let's say Vijay. Both of them are working in an MNC company, and then it happened that their company somehow decided to close the plant. because of some issue, they decided that they will leave India. They will not work. This person, Gaurav, he took 6 months to get job. He was jobless for 6 months. He was frustrated. And he has to join at lower salary. He has to join at lower salary. Vijay, in 1 month, he got 3 job offer letter. He got 3 job offer letter. This guy got 3 job offer letter. Right? This guy got 3 job offer letter. And he was like, he joined the organization. He joined good organization. Do you know the difference? Do you know the difference? Why it is so? Because Gaurav was working in the manufacturing production and Vijay was there in human resource. Is it that Vijay was more smarter than Gaurav? Why did Vijay got 3 job offer letter in 1 month, and why did Gaurav has to join at low salary after 6 months of being jobless? The number one reason for this is, what's the number one reason? No, both of them, Naukri.com, they applied. Absolutely. Number one reason, not just communication skill, not just business excellence, not just soft skill. Absolutely, Amit, Bhoop Singh. You're right, because Mr. Vijay had good network. Mr. Vijay had good community. Let me tell you this one thing, like what's the power of network? Why, how network can help? Okay. So let me talk about like story of Ankita Singh. She was a part of our community, and Ankita had to, like, she was jobless for a few time, but yes, she again got a job. But this girl, she got job with 30% salary hike. How she was able to get job with 30% salary hike? Because she got referred by a member of our community. She got that referral. And if you're coming with referral, the data says the chances of your selection increase by 80%, because the person who is going to interview, he buy the trust of the person he knows. So the trust is getting transferred, right? So Ankita was able to get 30% salary hike after, absolutely. I'm not telling ki she was like, you'll be dumb, like if just with reference you will get job unless until you have knowledge. You have to have knowledge, you have to have business skill, you have to have auditing skills, you have to have confidence. But if you're being referred, then what happens? The chances of selection increase by 80%. And that's how she was able to get 30% salary hike, because she got referred through a committee member. And that committee member knows that because Ankita has undergone the courses and she has the certification, so she must be reliable, she must be knowledgeable. Let me give an example. I have this phone, right? I have this phone, and this phone, I think how much you will pay me? I bought this at, I think 15K. How much you can pay me for this? This 15K phone. Okay, I'm very conservative. I'm using this for last, I think maybe 2.5 years. I don't change phone. I'll say I'm a conjuice, but I don't like changing phone. I keep phone for 5 years, 4 years, 5 years. I don't love changing phone. Some of you love changing phone. It's good. How much you are going to give me this phone? How much you are going to give me for this phone? I bought this at 15K almost 2.5 years back. 2.5 साल पहले मैंने लिया था. How much you are going to pay me for this phone? 15K 2 years back. How much you are going to pay? Now, let's say you buy this. Yeah, whatever the amount you can write. Free. Okay, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3K. Okay, fine. 5K. Okay, fine. 4.5K. Okay, very good. Yeah. Okay. Let me give you one more condition. Let me give you one more situation. Let's say this phone has 500 contact number, email ID, phone number of top manufacturing plant head, top human resource people, phone number and email ID, and who will respond to your email. Let's say this has 500 top plant head and top HR head number, and you are guaranteed that you will get response from them. How much now this phone is worth? How much now this phone is worth? And this can help you to increase your salary by 50%, 30%, 100%. You can get into a multinational company, get into a MNC company. You can get to a company of your dream job. Let's say Ford, Daimler Chrysler, Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland. How much then you will be willing to pay for this? Absolutely. 40K, 50K, 1 lakh. At least, more than that. Why? Okay, I will auction. Yeah, Ashish, I can. Now, why is it so that before you were buying this phone at 3K and now you are ready to buy at 30K, 10 times more than that? Why? Because what exactly it gives you? It gives you what? It gives you network. It gives you community. If you have understood this point, just write POC, power of community. Just write POC, power of community. People who understand this power of community, these are people who make more progress in their life. These are people who will always be 30 to 50% higher in their salary, in their designation, in their respect. And this is the top and the second mistake which people are doing, which engineers are doing, which manufacturing people are doing. If you think what I have told you, these two mistakes, is it mind-blowing? Is it actually helping you to think big or think in this direction? Just write MB if you think it's mind-blowing. It's something, and it might be same mistakes which you might be doing and which will cost you thousands of lakhs of rupees in your career. Yeah. Is mind-blowing? Yeah. So we talked about two. One last mistake we're going to talk about. There are many, but I have chosen top 3. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. The third mistake. Third mistake. Get ready for that. The third mistake which manufacturing professionals are making in their career is this: they do not know how to present their work. What does it mean? it means that they are working, they might be working day and night, but one thing is actual work versus the presentation of work presentation, the presentation of work. How many of you agree that these two are different things? Working day and night, doing actual work versus presentation of work. If you agree that these are two different things, ये दोनों अलग अलग चीजें हैं. Both of these are different things. I'll give you one example. I was there in one corporate, like I was there in one organization, and one very senior person, he came to me, and I had joined that office hardly 1 month back. उस ऑफिस को मैंने 1 महीने पहले ही ज्वाइन किया था. Okay. And that very senior guy, very senior vice president level person, he came to me. He said, Arun, what you have done in a 1 month time in the head office? And I was like clueless. मैं puzzle हो गया. I don't have any answer. I told sir, I am doing this, I am doing this, I did this, I did that. I was telling him verbally. Okay, and उन्होंने मेरी जो है एक तरीके से खूब एक तरीके पेंट उतार दी, मतलब एक ना वे मेरी बेइज्जती कर दी कि यार क्या किया तूने, यू आर नॉट डूइंग नथिंग, यू आर नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग. 1 महीना हो गया. बट एट दैट टाइम my CEO, and he know me very well, he know me very well, and he actually knew what I am doing, and he saved me. He said to that senior guy that Arun is doing A, B, and C. He has done A, B, and C. He is working on D, E, and F, and G. My God. At that time, I was surprised. I was thinking that my CEO do not know what I am doing. I only met him in the last month, maybe twice. मैं 2 बार उनसे मिला था. So this has broken my perception. मेरा क्या perception break हुआ? This has broken my perception that my manager do not know what I am doing. My senior do not know what I am doing, or at least the person whom I was reporting, he do not know what I am doing. So this has broken my myth. What does it mean? It means that because my CEO was very, very smart, like he know what I have done and what I am doing. So मेरा एक myth broke हो गया that मेरे CEO को MD को नहीं पता, मेरे टॉप में नहीं पता कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूं. At that time my myth was broken. But the reason of this was because he was very, very smart, and I have met him twice, and he had sharp memory. He was like intelligent, and that's why he was able to remember my work, and that's why he was able to save me from that senior guy, because he was very, very smart and he was very actively involved. But in most of the organization, this is not the case. In most of the organization, this was not the case. Next time, when that senior guy came to me, I was prepared. I was prepared with my work files, okay, with my backup, with my data. So next time he came, Arun, it's been 2 months. What you have done, sir? I'm ready. So this is my project file, sir. I have done this A. Because of this, I got this result, this much saving. I did this B. Because of this B, this is an ongoing thing. We got this outcome. I'm going to work on C. Sir, on this, sir, D, I need your inputs. If you have any inputs, please let me know. This is a D I'm working. He said, what? A month back, I asked you multiple things, but you are not able, you have not documented, you are not able to tell me what you have done. But now you are doing a lot of work. That guy told me, senior guy, who was auditing my work. He was coming from corporate, and he was doing my audit of my work. Verbally, he was doing audit of my work. But next time I was prepared. What what is the thing which I did differently? मैंने अलग क्या किया? What is the thing which I did differently? If I did any different thing, no, I did not did any different thing. Only one thing which I did differently. What is the one thing which I did differently in the second month when he reviewed me or when he came for review? That other, senior guy. I documented my work. I documented my kaizens. I documented my plan. I documented my system. Because of what happened? Because of what happened? Because I had this documentation, and because of what happened, what was perceived by that senior guy, what was his perceived, in his mind, the perceived value of my work has gone to a roof. I was doing same work. मैं same काम कर रहा था. I was putting same efforts. I was doing same kind of work. But only because I did documentation of my work, I arranged that work, I put that in an order, I put that in a Kaizen, I put that in a structure, and I was able to show that work. And in his mind, now he is telling everyone, Arun is doing very good work. He has launched Pocoyoke manual. He has launched Pocoyoke manual in which he is combining the Pocoyoke of different plants. Arun has implemented system of this sharing of safety, Kaizen, safety improvement. Arun has started this new initiative where if any one accident happen in one plant, he is distributing that in all the plant automatically. And because of that, he is saving a lot of accidents. Arun has done a lot of good work. One non-conformity in one plant, the other people have to submit the evidence that they have already implemented that, or the non-conformity is not there in their plant. They have to submit the evidence that conformity is not there in plants. So is working proactively to reduce the non-conformity and get the higher marks in the customer audits or in the external audit. So what I did documentation of my work. And my dear friends, I'm not telling that it will guarantee you, it will guarantee increments, but what I am going to tell you, that if you sit in your appraisal with this documentation, with this file, with this results, with this Kaizen, with this savings, your boss, your senior, even if he give you less rating, he know from his heart, within his heart, that he is doing wrong thing. अगर वो गलत रेटिंग देता है, कम रेटिंग देता है, because of some office politics, उसको मालूम है वो गलत काम कर रहा है. Because he knew that this guy has done the improvement. So what is required? You always must document your work and distribute your work. If you agree with me, just write document. I know it's hard. Many people do not want to do that. Many people do not want to invest their time and effort in doing that, but you have to do that. If you actually want to showcase your work, you have to document your work. Document what improvements you have done. Just write document in the comment. I will tell you what is the advantage of this documentation. What is the advantage of this documentation? So this is going to give you what advantage I am going to tell you. Let's say this documentation does not give you advantage in your company. आपकी कंपनी में advantage नहीं देता. Let me take you through an example. Like this guy Lakshmikant, he's a member of our community, right? And this guy, because he has done the work, he has documented the work, in his interview, he was able to give example. He was able to give what kaizens and the what improvement he has done because he has documented the work. क्योंकि इन्होंने अपने काम को डॉक्यूमेंट किया था, इन्होंने काइजन्स को डॉक्यूमेंट किया था. During his interview, he was able to tell with the exact data, exact number, what activities or what work he has carried out. And because of that, what happened? The other interviewer had a good impression that yes, this person has done the work, this person has implemented the work, even in a smaller way, this person has documented the work. So what happened? This guy, Lakshmikant, was able to get 50% salary hike in a new organization. So even if not in your organization, this will help you in the new organization. So what we talked about are the three big mistakes which people are doing. Number one, they only focus on technical skills. The framework which I gave you, which I talked about, is the best framework. Focus on business excellence, soft skills equally, not only just rely on technical skill. The second mistake which I told you, that 90% of vacancies do not get published. So you have to focus on the building your community from the beginning. Do not wait that when I reach 10 years of my experience, I will build community. It does not happen like that. जब मेरा 10 साल का experience होगा तो मैं community build करूंगा, ऐसा नहीं होता. You have to start building your community from the day one you start your job. Day one you start your job. You have to start building your community. And second thing we talked about is the power of community, that 90% of vacancies do not get published. So as you grow in your career, you have to rely on the power of community, power of referrals. The way Ankita was able to get 30% salary hike, and because of the knowledge of the improving the business excellence, how the Aditya was able to get 28% salary hike, he was able to get into a multinational company. And number three, you need to document your work, because that is going to help you in your organization to evidence that what you have done. And not, if you do not get appreciation in your organization, this will also help you in your interview for your new employer, like the way the Lakshmikant was able to get into a new company with 50% salary hike. How many of you think that you were doing all these three mistakes? Just like all three, or one, two, or three? How many mistakes you were doing? If you were doing all these three mistakes, primarily, अगर आप लोग हाँ मैं तो सारी ही कर रहा था, लगभग ये सारी मिस्टेक मैं कर रहा हूँ, तीनों के तीनों, और one or two, or one, two or three, one and two or three, or one or two, or all. And then people say, yeah, I don't have. Yeah, we're doing all three. One and two, one, three, all. I'm doing all. One, two, yes, three. One and two. Network nil. No network. Two. That's really appreciable. Great. Do you think that this session, which we did today, how do we rate this session on a scale of 1 to 10? How do we rate this session? How do we rate these three mistakes? On a rate of 1 to 10. On a grade of 1 to 10, how do we rate this today's session? How do you grade today's session on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10. Excellent. Mind blowing. Great. My dear friends, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for attending this session. Every day we will be doing this. The only thing is that if you just treat this as theory, as concept, and if you do not implement, this learning will just be good like any other lecture. थोड़ा अच्छा लगा, बढ़िया लगा, मजा आया, कुछ नया सीखा, that's really good. But the problem is, I'll tell you the problem. Problem is that you will forget this tomorrow. You will get back to your daily life. You will go same thing which you are doing, which you were doing yesterday. The same thing you will do tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Implementation. Nagendra, that's not the problem. The problem is not this. The problem is implementation. The problem is not knowledge. You got good knowledge, you got the root cause, you got the reason, but problem is no implementation. How many of you agree that you felt good, your mind felt good, just like a movie, just like a picture, just like entertainment, just like a natak, just like a very good, I love this, I like this, मजा आ गया, अच्छा लगा, हाँ मैं कर रहा हूँ गलती. What about result? क्या इस नॉलेज से आपको रिजल्ट मिलेगा? क्या इस 1 घंटे की ट्रेनिंग से, 1 घंटे की मेरी बात से आपको रिजल्ट मिलेगा? नहीं मिलेगा. कैसे मिलेगा? How you will get the result? How you will get the result then? How you will get the result? Unless and until you implement this learning, unless and until you implement this. And when you will implement, when you will implement, when you will implement, when you have environment around you which helps you in the implementation. How many of you agree? When you have this environment around you which actually helps you, which actually motivate you, which actually push you towards the implementation, that's how you get the result. That's how you get the result. Or else it is just feel good. Today, you are in this stage, feel good. But this is the process. And this is the outcome. I'm going to tell you the fact. This is a fact. The fact is like this. Today, many of you have felt good. It was good. I like this. I enjoyed this. You are right. I love this. बहुत बढ़िया. अच्छा लगा. But the problem is, tomorrow you will go to same company, same negative environment, same negative people around you, same people who are pulling your legs, same environment, same lala type company, same routine. You will not focus on improving your network. You will not focus on improving your technical skills. Sorry, your business excellence skills. You will not focus on documentation auditing skills, and then you will be at same position. And that's you, then you will not get the result. Okay. So friends, what I'm going to tell you, how many of you actually want my help in this part? In this part, how many of you actually want my help, SubMastery help in this part? And that's a reality, and not many of you will not, will wait, will not, will be happy here. Many of you will How many of you are willing to go through the process, go through the pain? Because many of us, this is painful. This is not easy because you have to work. You have to study. You have to be ready to be pushed. You have to be ready to allow yourself to be accountable to someone. You have to be ready to come out of your comfort zone. You have to be ready to change your mindset. You have to believe that I can do it. You have to believe that you deserve to be happy. You deserve to get high salary. You deserve to get high salary. You deserve to get growth. So here, this is a process and this is going to take time. How many of you are willing to go through this pain, willing to go through this process? Or you are just happy? Many people, they are like this. Oh, feel good. It's okay. It's the first step, but this is not the last step. I will upload Ravinder this lecture on the app, but what I am going to tell you this is the truth. Okay. How many of you are serious? I'm ready to go through this learning process. यार मुझे सीखना है, मुझे आगे बढ़ना है. I'm ready. If you are ready, just write I am R. I am ready. I am R. I am ready. If you want result, you have to take pain. Without no pain, no gain. This is a reality. And some people, they think, यार, I'm an engineer. मेरा experience बढ़ेगा, salary बढ़ेगी. This is wrong. It does not happen like that, at least in today's world, because there's a lot of competition, lot of tough competition. So you have to undergo through this process. Thank you. Great. So now, friends, is it great? Is it okay? Those who want to learn, is it okay if I give you one? If I give you opportunity to be a part of our community, is it okay if I give you this opportunity to be a part of our community, where I help you in this process, where I help you in the implementation, where I help you to get the result, right? So what I'm going to do, those who want to leave, they can leave the session, because